Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where we like Vevor products, and they're the guys who actually supplied my shooting shack down there. But today we're going to take a look at their gun safe. So I actually thought that this thing was going to come assembled, but it is not. So I've got a buddy here. We're going to assemble it and put it in the shed, and we'll show you what that looks like when it's complete. I don't want to bore you with the full assembly, but we will show you all the components before we assemble it. So let's do that. And then we'll have a new gun safe in the shed to keep air guns in here safely locked up and ready to go whenever we see chipmunks out here. All right, so this thing is packaged pretty nicely with a lot of styrofoam and stuff. So it's been banged around and it sat on my porch for like a month and it looks all good inside. So next I'll break out all the parts, show you what that looks like, and then I'll assemble it. All right, I've removed the door out of there, and just in case you get this, looks like the keys are right there in the corner, so don't miss that. But they do give you a whole bunch of stuff. So we've got the little battery pack in case the internal battery runs out. I think that's what that's for. All the hardware, they give you a pair of gloves, looks like a screwdriver, and some various parts there. So next we will assemble this whole thing, and I'll try to keep track of the time just to let you guys know how long it actually took to assemble the dang thing. All right, so here's all the pieces out of the box, including that one over there. And what you'll notice is that they're all labeled with a little letter on them, which I imagine is what's gonna be helpful with the assembly. So I will read that manual and we'll get to cranking this thing together. Before we get into this, I just want to show you the thickness of this. So to me, is this a gun safe? No, it's more like a gun cabinet based on the thickness and that it's not all welded together. But just wanted you guys to be aware, if you're buying this, this is the thickness on it. It is not super thick, but it'll definitely be good enough to keep my guns safe in the shed and out of unwanted hands, unless they're really ready to fire up the angle grinder or something. But that's how thick it is.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
All right, so there you have it, one assembled Vevor gun safe. I'm going to call it a cabinet because to me a safe has welded edges, and this thing you got to put all the panels together. So let me tell you this, do not attempt to do this by yourself. You definitely need a friend here to do this. But in terms of functionality, we're just using the key for now because I don't have batteries down here. But if you open it up, you've got a lot of different spaces for pistols. There's even a little mesh storage at the bottom and some MOLLE webbing. And you can see my footprints and stuff inside here from literally climbing in it to put all of these screws to assemble it. But one thing I haven't done is it does have these little rifle barrel holders that go on here on the pegboard. I've dented in a little bit of the pegboard by stepping on it while assembling this thing. And we can stick these on here after we get to the right height. And then we will have nice little foam things for our guns to rest on. So I'm going to put this in the shed, and then we'll give you a final look at it once it's installed with guns in it. Join me for a rare glimpse into the inner sanctum of the shed where I have installed the gun safe. It's looking pretty good. We've got 4 air guns in there. And even with the shelf in there, it's still pretty tall. So you can fit some pretty tall guns in there. And then in the top, of course, we've got all of our ammo. So I did get some batteries in here, and the password's easy to set. You just press that button right there, and then once you do, let's just do an example. I'll press it, it goes yellow. Let's make my password 3333, hit pound, okay. So now it's locked, right? And if I go green, and now it's unlocked. So pretty easy to set the password on this thing, make sure you remember it, but it does include that little battery pack that plugs in here. And if you ever run out completely of battery on the 4 AA's that it takes inside here, then you'll be able to power that up, enter your password, and that would be useful if you lost your key. But I'm going to keep the keys to a safe place, and I'm just going to leave the little key cover off of this thing for now. So that's how you set the combo. So another thing about this safe, I just noticed it's got like a little LED in there that if it's dark, like let's make it dark in here. Now I can kind of see what's in the safe, which is pretty cool. I didn't know it had that, so excellent. But definitely don't leave your door open because it'll probably sit there and drain your batteries. So that's going to do it, guys. a little over 200 bucks or around that price tag gets you a assemble yourself gun safe that can keep your guns a little bit more safer than just having them in those cases in your shed or in your home. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.